excited before out of that year?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we ticked a lot of boxes today. Like I said to the players after the game, it was about taking a step forward for round one, and that's all it was. And I thought we took a step forward on what we, fitness-wise, on last week in our intra-club. I thought we looked a bit sharper with the footy today, so it was a good result.
As far as the way you played and the skills that you focused on over the summer, can you tell us a bit about what you saw out there in that sort of sense?
Well, I liked our structure in offence. I thought our forward structure worked for us. I thought our defenders got in the shape that we're after, and our players just backed themselves with the footy. I mean, it's clearly it's one game, and we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves. But I liked what we dished up.
What did you make of your mature recruits in Marsh and Akers?
Yeah, I thought they were solid, really solid. Akers on the wing. Just executed his role all day. He was unrelenting with his effort to his role, and he got little rewards with his possessions. And Aish, we flipped him around a bit, and I hate to do it to him, but he's going to have to be one of those guys that plays multiple roles for us, because he's added the midfield role to his game over the pre-season, and I thought he was really safe for us when he had to go back. So they had a good start to their careers at Freo.
Given how young you are in there, to know that Aish can go inside like that must be pretty handy for you.
Yeah, and he's clearly not a massive body. He's not going to throw the big boys around, but he's able to pressure really well, and he's able to get after ground ball really well. So the other thing with Aish is he's a calm head. Early I thought they got on top at stoppages a little bit, and they came out the front at centre bounce, and he was able to settle the guys. And he's just a calm in a crisis.
Was Sean Darcy injured, or was he expected to play half?
No, he's expected to play half. Obviously missed last week's intra-club. With that shoulder injury, we got him through today, the required minutes, and we'll look to step that up next week.
And Rory, the way you went forward and then into the rugby, happy with the way you adjusted and what he showed you today? Yeah,
well, he's played that role for a number of years, clearly, and played it well. He got the rewards. He got some rewards today for a great pre-season. It's great to see players who come back early, put in the work, hit the ground running at the start of the year. So he played both roles really well.
Did you get through unscathed, other injuries wise?
Yeah, we did. No, there was a positive result out of the game as well, because the scoreboard doesn't mean anything really. It gives a little bit of confidence, but to get through, get the minutes into the players. Brendan Cox was a little bit sore late with a bit of cramp, and Tabana with a bit of cramp as well. So we got them off in the last quarter to protect them. But all good on the injury front so far.
So Darcy, no issue at all in the second quarter?
No.
Hope to get a more action next week?
Yeah, absolutely. I expect him to play full game next week, have a good week, and then he should be primed for round one.
How's Griffin Lowe, feeling about the responsibility that he's going to have with you two big guys out of the moment in defence?
I haven't spoken to him about that. Everything he's done on the training track all pre-season has given me and Mickey Pryor, backline coach, a lot of confidence that he can execute that role. And he was fantastic today, but we need to be really aware that as a team we need to defend as 18. And I thought we did that today, and that'll help our backs.
And Carlton wrong his third quarter and the second half as a whole. What did you make of him today?
Yeah, he's a kid who grew into the game. I mean, he was really good in our intra-club last week, but today was a step up for him. And he grew as the game went on, and we expect him to do that week after week, wherever he's playing. So he would have learned a lot out today.
Do you look to put your best possible against West Coast next week?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, today was a stepping stone towards round one. We need to take another step forward next week. The opposition was missing a lot of players today, so we need to make sure that we review and learn from this game. And we'll get Fife and Walters and Stephen Hill back next week, and we'll go a little bit stronger.
So just on Stephen Hill, he's okay?
Yep. I hope so. It was planned all pre-season that he would have this first Marsh game off after having two big hit-outs in our two intra-clubs. Rest, play full game next week, rest into round one. That's been the plan the whole way along, so we'll stick with that. So far, so good.
You do have a few that are missing and a few that are struggling to get to round one. Is it hard to manage that internal expectations going into the start of the season?
Internal expectation
as
on?
far as where the side's at and what's possible?
Not really. We haven't focused once on what's missing or what we can't do. We're focusing on having 18 players on the field executing their role. Who those players are, the players will decide by their actions. So we haven't spoken about the players missing. We haven't spoken about any of injury concerns or expectations. We've just been really sticking to the process, and the 18 players on the field at any given time today executed their role really well. So we'll continue with that mindset.
Is Hayden Young any chance for next week?
Oh, he's a chance. I haven't got an update from how he went today with our training session that he was involved with today. And if he got through that well and he hits his markers, he'll play. I can't guarantee what level, but he'll play next week. Yeah. Cool.